Hey guys, as you can see from the title and the thumbnail, your girl is in Toronto. Boom, proof. You can see the CN Tower in there. We're in Toronto, had a few days of annual leave, thought why the hell not, might as well come to our favorite place, our favorite country. We've never been to Toronto, but we got engaged in Vancouver just about 2 years ago, and we loved Canada then, and I'm hoping Toronto makes me love it even more. I've loved Canada from before as well, and Toronto was the place that I really want to come to. So I have high hopes for this trip. High. Today we're going to Ripley's Aquarium this evening. I think we might go to some island that Daniel wants to go to, which I think might be the one that I can see in the distance. The one beyond the plains, maybe? Not 100% sure. Not 100%, but we might do that. It's still good for time. It's only not even 4, like 3 something. So yeah. I'm gonna watch a couple Insta stuff, chill a little bit, and I think we're gonna bounce. We don't have to be at the aquarium until about, I think it's like 8 o'clock. I think yeah, we booked for 8 because we're like, 1, it's cheaper after 5, and 2, we're like, why not? Everything's not too far from us. It's gonna be cool. We've got a hockey game tomorrow. Obviously we've got the aquarium today. Friday we go to Niagara. Saturday we're in Niagara, and then we fly back Sunday. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. How are you finding Toronto so far? Hello. How are you finding Toronto so far?
Well, my favourite part is the person I'm spending the time with.
Okay, end of the interview. Always assumed the aquarium would be a lot bigger, but we'll see what it looks like inside. It's right by the CN Tower. I'm super excited. I've always wanted to go to the Ripley's Aquarium when I was younger, and I was just like searching up Canada and everything. I really wanted to like come to Canada, find like my Canadian husband, and then like get proposed to at Ripley's Aquarium. Obviously that didn't happen, and I got proposed to in Canada, but like in the national parks. Wow. Dream. What did you think?
I liked it.
You like the aquarium?
Yeah.
Nice. What was your favourite thing?
I think the jellyfish.
Yeah,
They were cool.
They're cute, to be fair.
I like the turtle.
Oh.
Sea turtle.
Oh, I was like, what?
Yeah,
I completely forgot there were sea turtles. For a second.
We had me second guessing.
I was like, nah. I like the fish with his mouth open. The one that was gobsmacked the whole time. We've just come out of the aquarium. And as you can see from Daniel, as you heard from Daniel, come on, Daniel! He's back there. We just came out of the aquarium. It was fun. It was definitely worth the wait for me to go. He also liked the jellyfish. I would say the jellyfish is my favourite as well. Got some clips from that. And there's this little tunnel where you go on a conveyor belt, which is pretty cool. Yeah! That was cute. I didn't stop you. You got my flow. Bastard. With the moves. Day 2. It's day 2 in Toronto. As you can see, I'm still lying in bed. It's 9:10. Daniel's currently in the bathroom. I've been up, doing my face, etc. I just need to change my clothes when we're ready to head out. I think the agenda for today is to go over to the island I was pointing out yesterday, which we can see from where we're staying. We're going to check out the university campus, because why the hell not? I hear the architecture is really nice over there, so we can go check it out. Probably grab a bite to eat in Lawrence Market, then stroll around taking whatever we take in before we have the hockey game later. I feel like we're probably going to come back to our place before the hockey game, just because we'll be carrying around like our cameras, etc. Throughout the day, and I highly doubt they'll let us take our cameras, etc. into the hockey game. But yeah, let's get moving. For today's outfit, we're going for sand top. Got my thermal. Okay, for my sand dungarees. These are my thermal leggings. Thin, but they keep me warm. I'm just thinking, because we'll be out most of the day and my legs tend to get cold. We're at Toronto Island. We're staying somewhere over there by the airport, but great skyline view. We just took a bunch of pictures here. Pretty cheap to come over. I'll put the cost on the screen. The water's so clear. So we've got little beaches on the island, and like in the summer people would come over. I would swim in it. I would for sure. Like, it was so refreshing as well. Imagine paddleboarding in this water as well. Be very nice. Just doing the sea wall that they've got here. Oh, lovely. Lovely weather. Would you paddleboard here?
Yeah.
Or
It'd be
just
nice. It's cold.
not right now.
No, I feel like even in the summer it'll be cold. I think Vancouver was cold. And that was in the middle of summer.
True.
That was hot. It was
True.
cold out there.
No, that is true. It was, but I don't go in with the intentions of falling in. That one fall in was...
Like, I fell in a few times, but your one fall was worse.
It was
than all of
bullshit.
mine put together.
absolute bull. The fact that the guy was like, oh, does anyone want to demonstrate how to get back on the board? And he looked at me and I was like, absolutely not. I don't plan on falling in, mate. And then Daniel's doing the practice and me just... it's just like shit. So embarrassing. So embarrassing.
That was fun though.
Yeah, it was fun. I really want a paddleboard again. So if anyone's willing to buy me a paddleboard, much appreciated. Daniel's gonna buy me one for my birthday. Whoa! Look at that! I think my foot was in there. The guy who, like the Uber driver who got us from the airport, literally said that the snow was up to their knees. Knees! Can you imagine? Yeah. Up to your knees in snow. And it's like, oh, let's keep going. In the UK, this is enough snow to stop everything. But you know for a fact they'll put what's it called, salt there. You'd have nothing but train delays. Everybody would be like, nah, I can't come to work, you know. The snow's too bad. Are you gonna fall into it or something?
Jesus.
Look at that. If you put your foot in the highest bit, that would basically be up to your knees. I know it's a stereotype, but one thing I must say about Canada is I love how nice everybody is. Like, one of the people who either live here or work here on the island, like, you're just walking by, driving by, and just like waved and like the biggest smile on his face, and everyone just like so polite, which is lovely. I'm not saying people in the UK aren't polite, like, don't get me wrong, you, like anywhere you go places, people aren't that polite. I haven't had a situation where people are necessarily massively rude or anything in the UK, but I think there's a different level of politeness here. It's just like everybody's welcome. I know everybody's experiences are different and everything, but I've always found it lovely, and like so far it's my favorite place in North America. Canada is, so like I feel like obviously I lived in the south of America, in Charleston years ago when I met Daniel and everything, and like Southern hospitality for me just didn't hit the same way like people expected to hit. Hello!
Hello.
Heard you creeping up behind me. Like a little weirdo. Huh? What face did you pull? Yeah.
Nothing.
But now what I was just saying is like the Canadian hospitality is like really nice
Oh yeah.
and everything. And I was saying that like, yeah, like Canadian people are so nice. And I was just saying how like in terms of people being so polite and welcoming, I'd say Canada's my favorite in North America versus America. Not saying that people in America are rude necessarily, but like the welcome that you get isn't the same that you get in Canada. I was also saying that like obviously we lived in the South, and yeah, you know we've heard of Southern hospitality and everything, but
I definitely experienced that.
I feel like the Southern hospitality for me didn't come off the same way as I think people expect it to come off.
Yeah.
I didn't, yeah.
Like when you look at our experiences there, like I think the hospitality I received was
Different.
yeah.
Yeah, like you were more welcomed
Yeah.
than I was welcomed. For obvious reasons, but you like, can't put your finger on it.
Don't know what.
Yeah. You mean don't know why? You excited for the game?
Yeah.
No, I'm fine. Oh, sorry guys, it's post-walk piss. Anyway, it was a good game. Good game. We didn't win, unfortunately. Florida won. But good game nonetheless. Great vibes. Great cheers and everything. So peak. People were booing at the national anthem. What, the American national anthem. And I was like, raw, that's a bit. I didn't realise not even national anthems are off limits. But no. Great game. Great atmosphere as always. So far when we've been to games or like sports things in North America, the atmosphere has been popping. Yeah. Daniel's nodding in agreement. It's popping. Yeah! Go Leafs, go! Go Leafs, go! But no, it's a vibe. No, yeah, definitely a vibe. Some people like Daniel weren't screaming as loud as me, but that's fine. No, I'm glad we went to a sports game, mixed it up a bit. We got called rich, by the way. I'm by no means rich, so if you'd like to donate me some money, I would much appreciate it. But Daniel's nodding, yeah. Us some money.
Yes.
We
or me. Or me.
Us or me some
Every
money.
penny counts.
You. Wait, Tesco. No, wait, every penny counts. Who is that?
I don't know.
It's either Tesco's. Every little helps.
Yeah.
Every penny counts. I don't know who that is, but yeah, we got called rich. Someone moved down to the section we were sitting in, and they were like, "This is where the rich people sit," and I'm like, "Yeah." bling bling. Just while my bank balance is saying otherwise. But anyway, who cares? We were at the game. Gotta be up early-ish tomorrow. There's nothing in there. What's it called? We gotta be up early-ish tomorrow. We're taking the coach over to Niagara Falls, so that's gonna be fun. Go, Leafs, go! Day 3 in Toronto. Well, actually, not gonna be in Toronto today. We're getting ready and sorted so we can head over to our coach to take us to Niagara. Yeah. We've got the Behind the Falls tour today. I'm probably gonna do my phone. Just because of all the water, I don't want to do that with my camera. But I'll give you a little tour of the room when we get there. So it should be nice. I'm excited to see Niagara Falls. I heard there's not a lot to do in Niagara, so that's fun. But anyway, we're only there for the night anyway, so we gotta make the most of it before we're back in Toronto tomorrow for our last couple of hours in Toronto before we have a first thing Sunday morning flight. And when I say first thing Sunday morning, I'm talking, I think it's like 12:30 in the morning. Half past midnight. So yeah, and then we'll arrive in the lovely UK. We're in Niagara now. If you can hear, it's the falls over there. So we're gonna find our way down so we can get closer to the falls without having to pay to get closer to the falls, because fuck that.
Go away.
Wow. This is nice. Girl. Nice. Is this you right here? It's not. Oh, I ain't using my own soaps. I'm using their soaps and shampoos. That's for sure. Oh, this is nice. Yeah, I don't know what bed you taking. Oh. Yeah, bitch. This is nice. Damn. Whoa, we nearly as high as that tower. That's insane. Whoa, oh, these things? What the fuck? Oh, yes.
Jesus.
Bitch. Yes! Obviously, I just gave you guys a quick little tour, but you need to see it again. Like, so you got your 2 beds. Here, we went for, is this a family room or a twin room? I don't know.
I think it's like a queen suite.
And then obviously you got me. This is my thermal leggings. Cute little top from Bershka. Cute, cute, cute. Now, the best part of the room. Look at that. Like, look at that. Insane. I'll turn it around so you don't see me in it. But, guys, so you got the town of Niagara over there. Not much going on, not gonna lie to you. Our bus dropped us off about maybe... What's the taxi ride about maybe less than 10 minutes?
Yeah?
Yeah, about less than 10 minutes. You've got the Skylon Tower over there, which is like a restaurant as well, but also a view observation deck. You've got like the arcades and stuff where you've got the Ferris wheel. As you can see, still icy over there. You've got America Falls there. You've got like, obviously, America over there.
America.
America. And then you've got Niagara Falls right here with the horseshoe and everything. Obviously, we were just down there and behind it. But like this view is insane. Thank you. Ha ha ha. What was the guy saying yesterday? Are we rich?
Maybe a little bit.
Yes. We're not rich, but do we know how to spend money as if we're rich? Yeah, we do. Well, we do. We know how to spend as if we're rich. Doesn't mean we're rich.
Not with the in-room dining prices.
How much is the in-room dining?
So you know how I was laughing saying a burger would be like $35? It's $44 for a cheeseburger.
For what burger?
A cheeseburger.
Cheese.
Mm-hmm.
No bacon.
If you want a roasted chicken,
Oh.
$64.
Okay. I'm gonna start a GoFundMe.
A New York strip,
Wait, a New York strip, $125.
6-ounce steaks, $95.
No. But no, it's lovely. We were saying that we would definitely come back in the summer. Not the upcoming summer, but like in a summer month when the weather's looking a bit more, you know, a bit nicer, and then we can see more of behind the falls because one of the observation decks were frozen, and then one of the bits where you go down the bottom because of the ice is closed during the winter. It's not safe for people, but I can't get over this. I hope you know we're setting an alarm and waking up early to watch the sunrise.
Oh yeah.
The stuff I do for footage. Look at this. Before I end the video here, we're not going to get up to anything interesting when we go back to Toronto, so may as well end it with the lovely Niagara Falls. Hope you guys have enjoyed following us in Toronto and obviously Niagara Falls. And I'll see you guys in another travel video. Bye guys.